Hello and good evening. Welcome to this evening's news bulletin on Goa 365 with me, Amanda Alfonso. In a major decision taken yesterday, the government of Goa has decided to oppose the controversial Coastal Management Zone Notification 2008, claiming that it was detrimental to the interest of the state and the people of Goa.
After seeing the presentation, we have decided, there was a consensus in this meeting that we should oppose the CMZ notification, because it appears that this notification takes into account the development or land use plan known as ICZMP for the coastal village panchayats up to the administrative boundary, which is detrimental to the interest of the state.
Briefing media persons, the Chief Minister Digambar Kamath said that the memorandum opposing the Coastal Management Zone Notification 2008 would be submitted to the Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh before the 21st of September 2008.
Today's meeting, we have decided that all the leaders of these parties representing the political parties in the state legislature will submit a memorandum to the Prime Minister opposing the CMZ notification, as it is not in the interest of the state.
It may be recalled that the villagers from the coastal belts of Goa had passed a resolution opposing the CMZ notification at their respective Gram Sabhas. Goencha Rampunkaratso Ekvot, a body representing the traditional fishermen as well as a few NGOs, had also raised concerns over the CMZ notification. The Ministry of Environment and Forests made a PowerPoint presentation on the CMZ notification to the legislative wings of different political parties before the start of the meeting.
We had a meeting of all the leaders, legislative party leaders of the parties, to see a presentation on CMZ. The presentation was given by the Ministry for Environment, attended by myself, Minister for Revenue, Minister for Transport, Minister for Environment, Leader of Opposition and Chief Secretary.
Mr. Kamath also informed that he had requested the Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh to convene a meeting of the Chief Ministers of all the coastal states in the country to deliberate on the CMZ.
Wherein I had requested Prime Minister that this particular regulations require detailed deliberations, and that is why I had suggested to him that a meeting of the Chief Ministers of the coastal states should be called so that further deliberations could be held on this issue.
Mr. Kamath also said that the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Vilas Rao Deshmukh, endorsed his view on calling the meeting of the Chief Ministers of all coastal states on the CMZ issue.
I discussed this issue with some of the Chief Ministers, especially Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Chief Minister of Pondicherry, Chief Minister of Assam, and Maharashtra Chief Minister told me that he has also written a letter to the Prime Minister endorsing my stand that the Chief Minister's meeting should be called so that it could be deliberated more.
The PWD Minister Mr. Churchill Alamau, speaking at a press conference, informed that he had requested the UPA chairperson, Ms. Sonia Gandhi, to ban the Bajrang Dal for creating law and order problems.
Please, in the center, I told even my party president, Srimati Sonia Gandhi, how the central government banned SIMI. Means there is one organization come, SIMI, Students Islamic Movement of India. They banned them. So I am also pleased to ban this Bajrang Dal, the organization.
Mr. Alamau appealed to all the people of Goa, irrespective of their religion, to maintain peace and communal harmony in the state.
I appeal people of Goa, either the Muslims, Hindu, Catholic, century we are together with unity. Any person coming a foreign or any person coming from any other states, even they don't know who is a Hindu, who is a Catholic, who is a Muslims. This unity is going with us in Goa. It should be maintained.
He also condemned the recent attacks on Catholics in Orissa and Karnataka.
What is happened in the neighbor states? I am going to condemn this. What was happening in Orissa and also in the state of Karnataka.
Mr. Alamau also appreciated the Chief Minister of Karnataka for taking strong action against those involved in the vandalism of prayer houses in his state.
What has happened in Karnataka, and I appreciate the Karnataka Chief Minister, what is taken the action. What is taken the action? Karnataka Chief Minister has taken the action. They put them in the jail. But Orissa till today not done.
He also went on to say that the BJP government was not acceptable to the people because of its allegiance to the Bajrang Dal.
And this is because of the Bajrang Dal, today the BJP party is not accepted because of the Bajrang Dal. Everywhere. And this time you are going to come now.
He also informed that he had spoken to the UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi in connection with the upgradation of the Daboli airport.
I gone to the Sonia ji, we got the airport, I explain her what is what. And she understands what is my sentiments and what is the sentiment of the people of Goa.
Mr. Alamau also took a dig at his opponent, Mr. Luisino Falero, who, he said, for the greed of money had accepted the Mopa airport proposal.
Some our people who was greedy for the money, they taken the land there. And these Maharashtrian people, they want only Goa name. They want only name of the Goa to divert the tourists in the Maharashtra.
14 Sarpanchs from South Goa under the banner of the newly formed South Goa Sarpanchs Forum yesterday met the Chief Minister Digambar Kamath to demand immediate action against those culprits involved in damaging the property and vehicles of the Benauli Sarpanch Carmelina Fernandez yesterday.
Reason to come to meet CM is just because the assault has been done to our Benauli Sarpanch, Mrs. Carmelina Fernandez, and we basically want to know why the action has not been taken against this. See, today it is for her, tomorrow it can be for us. So we are all united and we have come to see the CM to fight for us.
The South Goa Sarpanchs Forum also submitted a memorandum to the Chief Minister signed by the Sarpanches of Orli, Kamorli, Naveli, San Jose de Ariel, Nuve, Kavelosi, Savorli, Ambeli, Shinshini, Sirli Dramapur, Carmona, Benauli and Kolva. Speaking to Goa 365, Sarpanch of Nuve, Menino Mascarenas, threatened to close down all the panchayats in South Goa if justice is not meted out to the Benauli Sarpanch, Carmelina Fernandez.